Hello everyone, welcome to the full site Tamil channel. So it's a Tamil channel. We decided that we will give the benefit of this particular video discussions to all those who do not understand Tamil also, so that we broadcast this both in English as well as Tamil. So English, we are starting now. Thank you for watching this. Please press the subscribe button, and then you should also, then only you will get all the videos. Thank you very much joining. Let us go to the video. First I will share a small thing. Today we are going to discuss about sector study about fossil fuel. What is fossil fuel? Everyone knows mostly fossil fuels, that includes coal, crude oil, from crude oil, petrol, diesel, etc., ATF, all other things. Whatever we take out from the ground, we dig out. When we mine and then use it for getting energy, it's called fossil fuel. Mostly in this sector, we talk about oil and gas only. Once we started to discuss about this sector, first we will see, you can see in this shared screen, we are the third largest importer of crude oil after US and China. 55% of its our natural gas requirement is imported. Now we are finding many new places where we get natural gases as well as new oil wells. Recent news, if you have read, there are about 103 places where ONGC is going to start extracting gas and oil. And this is going to go for a long time. Especially, there are many explored wells which are now ready for commercial production. The required capital for that is being organized, and over a period of next 10 years, 15 years, India will be a good oil producing country, oil exploring country over a period of time. Okay, now first of all, we will talk about fossil fuel consumption data. What is happening worldwide? See, in 2021, we calculate this fossil fuel in terms of energy it produces. See, we use terawatt hour, kilowatt, megawatt, gigawatt, and then terawatt. Every step you go, you add 3 more zeros. 1,000, 3 zeros. Then million, three more zeros. Billion, 3 more zeros, like that. So kilowatt, megawatt, gigawatt, and then terawatt. So to 2021, 136,131 terawatt hour is used globally through the fossil fuel. And now they are talking about electrification of motor vehicles. Now you are talking about this sector may not sustain. That is what some people, when they just look at it from outside, it may look so, but it may not happen immediately. The overall electrification of even the road transport motor vehicles may take 25 to 30 years. And then, especially the ATF, which is used for the air transport, which works on the principle of every action has got an equal and opposite reaction. That needs definitely ATF, and this kind of electric vehicle principle may not work for a jet engine. So there may have to be a new innovation to replace that fossil fuel for that purpose. So if you look at it, overall, the fossil fuel consumption in 2021 has been like this. Every country, I have just charted this. Just an idea I wanted to give you. how potential this particular fossil fuel exploration is. And then if you look at the consumption per capita, what is consumption per capita? Every person in a year, how much they consume. United States is the maximum consumption. They consume 62,365 kilowatt hour per person. One person is consuming so much. Whereas in India, it is only 6,262. It is almost, where is 6,000, where is 60,000? 10 times. So 10 times less. Why? There are so many other factors like weather factor. So during winter hours, they need more. In India, only a portion of the Indian population is affected by extreme winter, and overall they need a heating system and other systems more than what we need. So that way their consumption is more, whatever the reason may be. Per capita consumption everywhere it is going to increase as our comforts are increasing. But if you look at consumption in terms of industrial production and manufacturing, the China has rapidly increased its consumption since 1990, late 90s, 94, 95. Afterwards, it was a very rapid for the past 15, 20 years. Same way, India is also slowly becoming more utility of fossil fuel over a period of time, as we are also becoming a manufacturing hub for the global economy. So now let us go to the alternate energy versus fossil fuel. This is the main doubt people will have. Now they are going for exploration. They do the exploration. After that, they have to dig the well, and then they will have to extract the crude oil. Then they will have to do so much of capital expenses. By the time, suppose everything becomes electrification, don't you think this kind of investment becomes dead and waste? Kind of doubt some people have raised actually. But if you look at the split, what is happening? Solar, wind, and other renewable energy is only 11% in the total global energy for the year 2022. In the next, it will take at least 30 to 40 years to at least bring this to 50%. So there is a huge potential even if there is a delay in getting the benefits of exploration. That is why so many companies are still going in for it. There are so many exploration companies. Now coal will be slowly replaced by other energy. Gas and oil, there are certain places where you may not be able to replace, you need not to replace, and there are technologies where it will reduce the emissions and whatever it is happening to the environmental problems. So that is why it is being allowed. And then if you look at Indian natural gas utility sector wise, natural gas production is slowly increasing in India, and exploration and so many wells have increased, and we have so many companies into this, corporates, and lot of investments pouring in this sector also. So the turnaround takes little more time than any other industry, because you will have to do a huge investment capital expenses in order to first dig the well. By the time the production starts, the gestation is about 1.5 years, 2 years. By the time you get the production. So slowly that being reduced due to certain technological advantages. So now let us see what is the Indian natural gas, where it is used. Fertilizer industry uses about 29%. For power generation, they are using 18%. For distribution, local, including transportation and other things. For local distribution means that includes LPG cooking gas, that is also included. Then for refinery utility, they are using so much. For petrochemical conversion, they are using so much. Internal consumption to drive the pipelines, they are using 1% of the gas which is produced. And LPG shrinkage, they are using about 1%. Industrial manufacturing, sponge iron, etc. A small portion. So this is what the natural gas is being utilized. When we first discussed about, we will talk about this, what are the companies available? So there is a big say, there is a very popular say in English. The more I know, I don't know. When we talked about this sector, when we wanted to do a video on this sector, initially what we got from people, from my close associates, from those who are in the market, I just asked casually, so what are the companies you want to discuss in this? What are the companies in the gas sector? They said GAIL, GSPL, Gujarat Gas, IGL, Petronet, MGL, and ONGC. More than that, they were thinking. Nothing is coming. They are not able to remember. Is there any other listed companies? But when I looked into it, I went to the sector. I am seeing so many companies under various categories. Only once I started exploring this, I am able to find out that BSc has got different categories like gas transmission and marketing. Under this category only, GAIL, GSPL, and Gujarat Gas comes. Though GAIL is also doing exploration, they are also producing, they are also doing, but they are categorized under this category, gas transmission and marketing, because that is their main core income. Maximum income comes from that. Okay. Then oil exploration. These are the companies. ONGC is exploring not only oil, they are also exploring natural gas. Both. So they are exploring that, both they are doing. So Hindustan Oil Exploration Company, GNRL, Gujarat and Oil India Limited, Ceylon and DPPR. Then LNG, CNG, PNG, LNG. What is LPG, CNG, PNG, LNG suppliers? All these people. IGL, Petronet, MGL, Confipet, Havisha, ADGL. So many companies are. Offshore support solutions and drilling. Offshore support solution, and this is required. No, these kind of companies are also there. They are listed companies. Jindal, Deep Industries, Aban you must have heard about. Their main thing comes in offshore support and solution drilling. Alpha Geo, this also so many may have heard about. Then there are oil equipment companies. Then there are oil equipment companies, Oil Count UB, DHP Industries, Asian ENE, Duke OFS. And there are other biggies with other verticals. If you take Reliance, Reliance is also having certain exploration. They also have some wells. But their main business is refining. Same way IOC. IOC main business is marketing. But they also have some these verticals. Vedanta has got some wells in foreign countries also. Same way GAIL also has got in foreign countries also. So these are the total overall, so many companies are there. We will discuss one by one. Whatever numbers possible, we will do it. We will see the fundamentals, we will see their business model, and then also technical. Then in this sector, you can choose on your own in order to help you out to choose which company for a medium to long term will be beneficial for holding and wealth building. Overall, if you see the total sector may not be growing very rapidly like IT sector, or if you see the financial sectors, sudden rapid movements will be there and there may be some falls, etc. Comparatively, this may not be growing in such a fast manner. So you may have to be little patient with these people. Better to pick as a value pick and then hold on for a little longer term so that it gives you a very good return over a longer period. So first we will see GAIL. They are gas transmission and marketing. They have so many associates, joint ventures, 100% subsidiaries and part subsidiaries. And they have joint ventures with other companies. It was since 1984, it's a government company. They have pipeline of 14,617 kilometers. And to carry gas through these pipelines, they charge a certain tariff. This tariff revision is going to be announced in the coming next quarter, possibly. And there are discussions going on. There will be government approvals. So that is the main reason why GAIL has been bubbling. So probably when the tariff is increased, their income will also automatically increase, because they have laid pipeline for 14,617 kilometers. Whatever capital expenses that they have to do on that, they have completed that. Only the maintenance part is going on. Same way, they are also adding more lines in different areas. 4,863 kilometers of pipeline are under construction, under various stages. Some of them are about to complete, and some of them were recently opened. In this 14,617 kilometers, you would have heard in the news about 1 week ago, some of the pipeline was inaugurated by Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, etc. So they also own shale gas in USA. It is a very fantastic thing that an Indian company is holding shale gas there in USA, and they are producing natural gas from there. It's a fantastic, innovative company and technologically advanced company, world leader. Now, ONGC Petro Additions Limited, Petronet LNG Limited, Southeast Asia Gas Pipeline Company Limited. Can you see so many associates, JVs of GAIL is available. China Gas Holdings Limited, they have everywhere. What they do, main business vertical, whenever we talk about fundamentals of any company, we advise you to understand their business model. These kind of big giants, it is little difficult to understand the entire business model in detail. You may have to spend some time, but initially if you spend some time, you will understand where to look for in the quarterly results or annual results or AGM. Initially when you are starting your study about a company, it may take some time, but over a period it will become easier. They do natural gas, liquid hydrocarbons, LPG transmissions, petrochemicals, city gas distribution in so many cities, so many places, and exploration and production of gas, renewable energy also they started entering right now. GAIL optical fiber cable maintenance. This is the future. This is going to give them huge revenue over a period of time in this maintenance. You must have heard about optical fiber cable is very, very useful in transmission network, communication network, electronic network. Optical fiber cables, they have less loss, energy loss, and lot of advantages are there. Wherever they have laid the pipe and along those routes, they have also been very, very innovative, and they have been laying down this OFC network along those lines. They have a fantastic network which is penetrating in and out of every corner of India. You can see this from here. This optical cable network is very, very fantastic, and whatever is in green already established and to be added or in red, it is on the process, you can say. And if you look at the LPG transmission, which is already happening, and state commissioned capacity megawatt wise what are the renewable energy is also I have posted here. Gujarat 19.2 megawatt, Karnataka 38.1 megawatt, Tamil Nadu 60.65 megawatt. This is wind energy. Wind projects total 117.95 megawatt. In megawatt level, it is only low only. But slowly, they are also doing a diversification into this. At a later stage, after 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, when the gas consumption, when the gas demand goes down, they're starting the plant right now, and they are doing it fantastically. And I am right now sitting near to one of the windmills of theirs. From my place, it is hardly about 15-20 kilometers, where some of their windmills I see every day when I travel. In Tamil Nadu. It's a fantastic place. And Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, they have started solar projects, which is now in the initial stage, 10.76 megawatt only, and over a period it will also scale up. If you look at this picture, this is exactly the shale gas. Other gas, etc., is offshore, onshore. It is under the ground where the formation under the sea, etc., is there. This is formed in the rock, maybe limestone, etc. So I'm not going into the detail. The shale gas is bought over by GAIL and they do the production there. Now, if you look at the revenue, basically you have to understand what they are doing, then you will understand how they are doing. That is, they have been doing year on year very good fundamentals they have. Their revenue has been increasing. But for 2020-21, because of the problems in due to a pandemic, etc. And after that, it started picking up in 2022. Operating margin has been increasing. Net profit has been increasing. And earning per share has been increasing. It's a fantastic company if you look at the annual results till 2022. But 2023 is slightly becoming again downwards, and maybe this is the opportunity for us to get the stock at a lower valuations. It is giving us opportunity. We are doing this analysis now. So it is giving us opportunity. If you look at the quarterly numbers, it was slowly, December was revenue was slightly down, but net profits were down because of lot of internal verticals, other details which I have not gone through in detail. But actually, this will again pick up in the coming another 3-4 quarters. This is what the general analysis reports by many analysts are there. But operating margin, when it reduces, why this operating margin reduction is there? If you look at it in detail, if you look at their verticals, if you look at their verticals, various vertical, liquid hydrocarbon, LPG transmission, petrochemical, their petrochemical business was doing very bad because of the fall in prices, petrochemicals. So this already started picking up, so it will happen. Same way, LNG distribution also had some bottlenecks, so which is cleared now, and over the next 3-4 quarters, this will also become better. That is the reason why the earnings per share has been reducing for September and December quarters. So it may not improve immediately to the previous levels in this current quarter itself. Maybe another 2-3 quarters it will take. This is the right time to accumulate this stock as a value pick. And shareholding pattern of GAIL is very interesting. 51% is Government of India. They are holding. And ONGC and IOC, they are holding GAIL's share 7.91%. This is as good as promoter share. Public are holding only 6.18. Otherwise, all institutions are holding, if you look at it. 18 plus 15. Somewhere 35% is held by institutional investors. So we used to discuss, whenever we discuss about fundamentals of certain stocks, the institutional investors play a very strong role in understanding how the company is fundamentally. This kind of holding and who are holding. I have also gone through this time. Who are these DIA? Who are these FIA, FPA? Is there any pension funds? Is there any standard government funds? Yes, there are. I have gone through. Somebody who needs detailed thing, they can go to the sites and find out. So this is a very good stock to hold, fundamentally strong, but currently the quarterly numbers for the past 2 quarters have been doing little bad, and that is the opportunity for us to enter this stock. Okay, let us now see the technical. GAIL India monthly chart. What the monthly chart says is, for the fall, the raise has been beyond 61.8%, and then it got resisted by 78.6%. It did not go back to the previous high it made. It did not go back. It is oscillating here. Somewhere between the 50% retracement is somewhere here. Between 50 and 78.6, you can say. And mostly initially it was between 61.8 and 78.6, then between 50 and 61.8. Now it has crossed 61.8 very recently during this month, and then probably it may get resisted by this falling trend line. It may be oscillating here for some time before going up. So the medium term technical may not be rapidly moving. So take your own time, accumulate this stock slowly for a longer term holding. Another important factor is 55-month moving average is above 233 monthly moving average. This shows the stock is very strong, strongly bullish. And during the year 2018-19, it made a high, and that high is yet to be crossed. And after corrections, it has recovered nicely. Usually, as per the wave theory also, the first wave, second wave has been very sharp correction, third wave, and the fourth wave is complicated correction. Fifth wave, probably more than the third wave. So this may give a good return over a period of time as per the monthly chart. Then if you look at the weekly chart, the weekly chart is also showing in the shorter duration fall, the recent fall. 61.8% retracement has been crossed on Friday, and today's chart also I will show you. Today, Monday, we are recording this video after market hours. This we have prepared based on Friday closing. Now Friday closing, that is February 26th, I have taken this chart, which means February 24th closing. February 26th was Sunday. Sunday I have worked on this. February 24th was Friday. This is Friday closing. Friday closing has been above 61.8% as per the weekly chart. If you look at the daily chart, it has crossed above the previous high, and the 55 days moving average is about 233 moving average. Plus additionally, the MACD is also giving a buy on daily chart. So in the medium and short term, the stock is bullish after consolidating for a period of about 2 weeks or so. It is now coming up. So it may shoot your swing trading ideas also. We used to tell people how to accumulate good stocks. Over a period, you start accumulating, and when there is a huge surge in the short term, you liquidate 40-50% so that your cost price comes down. You can hold for years together comfortably. That is the method we teach people. Anyone having doubts regarding that can place a comment on this video, and we will be happy to reply to them. For time being, we have done only the GAIL study, and so many research houses have done fundamental research on this. Few of them I have just read through. Yes, Securities is saying next 1 year target is 135, and ICICI is saying 120. Systematics research is saying 120. HDFC Securities is saying 110. So whatever they are saying, it is going to be a profitable buy candidate only, as per the so many research house analysis. So with GAIL technical and fundamental analysis, we will conclude this video. We will meet in the next video with another stock in the same sector, and we will discuss this way in detail. If you need anything further, any other factors of technical or fundamental to be discussed in these videos, please put a comment. We will go through. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.